Bulldog parents, students, staff, and community members. This is Steve Walker, and I'm the proud superintendent of schools for our Sullivan West Central School District. Thank you for your time in viewing this final presentation for the 2021-2022 school year budget process. This is the third presentation in a sequence which is designed to give you a wide-ranging review of our vision for the upcoming school year and the financial planning to meet the needs of our district going forward. I encourage you to visit our website at swcsd.org to view the budget presentations from February and March, in addition to this presentation, and to contact us with any questions that you may have. The budget reflects our continued vision to educate the whole child, meaning to support their learning and development academically, their social and emotional wellness, their physical health, and their engagement and interest in school itself. We know that the budget must always reflect a balance between our goal for educational excellence for our students and the funding available to achieve that goal. In order to make decisions which respect that balance and move us toward our goals, we work to establish certain themes and priorities for the budget process. The themes for this year's budget process are detailed here. Through regular conversations with our students, staff, parents, Board of Education, and others, we have developed an ambitious vision for the continued growth of our district's programs over the next year. As you will read on this slide, that vision includes new courses to further engage and interest our students, the creation of a foreign language program in Spanish for elementary school students, exciting new extracurricular opportunities, and several technology enhancements which will move us closer to our planned model where there was a learning device for every student in our district in the years to come, along with the necessary support for the teachers who are facilitating student learning through the use of technology on a daily basis. This presentation will provide further details about our vision for many of the opportunities for our students in the 2021-2022 school year. We are very excited to be planning to offer an opportunity for all of our elementary school students to begin learning Spanish in the upcoming school year. Spanish instruction would be provided as one of our weekly specials for our students and will not involve any additional time out of the classroom. This plan is supported by years of research which indicates that children are best positioned to begin to learn a new language while in their early childhood developmental years, and that learning a second language at a young age can also help children in achieving mastery of their first language and develop their literacy and language skills overall. We believe that part of fulfilling our goal of educating the whole child means to provide our students with multicultural experiences on a regular basis, and we believe that our planned Spanish program for elementary school students helps to advance that goal. Another area that we are seeking to advance during the 2021-2022 school year is the district-wide use of technology as a vehicle to enhance student learning. As you see on this slide, our vision is to create an environment where every Bulldog student has access to a laptop device on a daily basis by the year 2025. This is commonly referred to as a one-to-one model program, meaning that for every student, there is a device. You can see from the graphic that we have made excellent progress in this direction by significantly increasing the number of devices and the quality of those devices over the past 2 years, and we plan to continue to purchase new devices each year until we reach our goal. This initiative will also result in some exciting advances for how our students learn using technology in all of our classrooms, and for our middle school and high school students, our plan is for each student to be issued a laptop which they will keep with them during the school day and be able to bring home each night as well. In order to continue to improve our systems in support of widespread technology use, we also plan to add a computer network support position. As you noticed on the prior slide, we are continually increasing the number of laptop and other devices in our district, as we now have over 4 times as many laptops in our schools as we did just 2 years ago. That continued increase in devices and their usage requires that we provide technology support that is equal to this new opportunity for our students. Creating new positions like the computer network support and the elementary school instructional technology facilitator will help ensure not only that our devices and our technology infrastructure are working well, but also that our teachers and students get the training and support they need to teach well using this new approach. As you'll note on this slide, the computer network support position would be a new addition to our team, but will reduce our district's financial and technological dependence on outside consultants and companies to support our technology. The instructional technology facilitator position would not be a new staff member, but instead would involve reallocating a current staff member to this new position. Our plans for the 2021-2022 school year also involve continued efforts to engage and interest our students in new learning experiences, both inside and out of the classroom. We plan to implement several new courses at the middle and high school, including drone piloting, English 9 and 10 honors courses, and music production. Additionally, our planned new agri-science course would be the third agricultural course in our high school after living environment and natural resources. The creation of this third course allows us to gain approval to offer an official Future Farmers of America, or FFA, program, which we are confident is an extracurricular activity which will interest many of our students. We are also thrilled to be planning to offer these new courses and the FFA program, as well as a competitive archery team experience and a book club focusing on authors who bring a range of important perspectives for interested students in the upcoming school year. As many of you are already aware, we have been working for over a year to create a specialized experience for our middle school students in grades 7 and 8 as they transition to their new school after advancing from the elementary school. We know that middle school children have unique learning, developmental, and social and emotional needs which are different from those of the elementary school students younger than them, and also different from high school students. Our vision has led to the creation of the 7th and 8th grade team approach, which was implemented this year, where specific staff members are dedicated completely to educating and supporting the needs of our middle school students. Building upon that success, we plan to create a leadership structure which will further the growth and development of this team approach. Our new leadership plan has created the position of middle school principal, as well as the planned position of student support specialist, who will support all students in grades 7 through 12, creating programs and interventions to assist students with social, emotional, or behavioral needs, focusing on support and education rather than punishment to change student behavior. Both of these positions are new to our district, but do not involve hiring new staff. Instead, we will be reallocating current staff members into these valuable new positions. We believe that these positions also align with our goal of creating structures and systems that future leaders in our district can aspire to as they look to grow in their educational careers in the years to come. Another new opportunity we plan to provide for our students at both schools in the upcoming 2021-2022 school year is access to a full-time district occupational therapist. This will reduce our dependence on outside agencies to provide this valuable support for our students, and will also allow us to provide this intervention and support to students at the middle school and high school. Currently, occupational therapy is only offered to students at the elementary school. We envision that this support will include both fine motor and gross motor therapy, as well as the inclusion of yoga and movement activities for students at the elementary, middle, and high school levels. Research overwhelmingly supports the idea that learners of all ages need impactful movement breaks during the day, and having our own district's occupational therapists will enable us to achieve that goal. In addition to the planned enhancements to our instructional program, our vision also involves improvements in our facilities as well. We plan to complete the installation of new fiber optic cable throughout the elementary school, which is designed to increase the speed of access throughout the school. We also intend to increase our district's bandwidth by another 200 megabits per second to 600 megabits per second. This increases the amount of digital material that can be passed through our system without delays or technical difficulties. We also plan to install new Wi-Fi access points throughout the elementary school, as well as on the exterior of the middle and high school building. This will allow our students and staff at the elementary school to access high-quality, fast, and reliable Wi-Fi from all rooms in the school, and will also enable our middle and high school students and staff to access Wi-Fi outside of the school during lunch, during outdoor instruction, or during athletic or other after-school activities. These are important improvements as we continue to advance our technology use and infrastructure, and we are excited to be planning for them to be accomplished in the upcoming year. We are also re-envisioning the elementary school's 1994 library in a collaborative effort between school leadership and teaching staff. We know that fewer and fewer students check out books, while more often they look to access internet-based resources and work together to research questions and solve problems. We want to create a library space that will be responsive to this new generation of learners, and we look forward to implementing a dynamic, exciting, and welcoming research space for our elementary school students. We always keep an eye on some of the cost impacts on our budget over which we do not have any control, including our required contributions to the teacher's retirement system, the employee's retirement system, and increases in health insurance premiums. Of note here is that while all of these expenses are increasing for next school year, the planned increase in health insurance premiums is less than it has been in recent years. Public schools in New York State are funded through two primary revenue sources: state aid, which is allocated through the yearly New York State budget process, and local tax revenues. For us in Sullivan West, we receive about half of our needed yearly revenues from state aid and the other half from our local taxpayers. While there are many types of aid that school districts receive, foundation aid contains the funds that are most important to districts, as they are not restricted for use for a certain purpose. This year's New York State budget contains an increase of approximately $310,000 in foundation aid for our district. Our other source of revenue to support our school district budget is the local tax levy. For the 2021-2022 school year, we had previously proposed a tax levy increase of 1.90%. Since our previous budget meeting, we have had further discussions with the Board of Education's Audit and Finance Committee, and we are now proposing to reduce the tax levy down to 1.45%. This is significantly less than the tax cap limit and is well below any proposed tax levy increase in our district in the past 5 years. This would require a simple majority of 50% plus one vote in order to be granted approval by our voting public. With the tax levy now reduced to 1.45%, this slide provides an example of the financial impact of that tax levy increase on a homeowner in our district. In this example, we're using a homeowner in the town of Delaware. A homeowner in Delaware with a home assessed at $100,000 would see a tax impact of about $38 next year, or about $3 per month. For a homeowner with a home assessed at $200,000, that increase would be about $76 next year, or about $6 per month. As a return on that investment, our taxpayers receive the continued strength and stability of our school district, and our students receive increased opportunities for learning and development in all areas. In order to ensure that our budget reflects our goal to balance our vision for educational excellence with the funds available, we regularly examine our operations to determine where we can operate in a more efficient manner. For the upcoming school year, we anticipate a savings of approximately $95,000 through the refunding of some of our bonds. In addition, we have expressed our vision to increase our ability to meet the needs of our students and our operations through using district staff members while decreasing our reliance on outside agencies and contractors. In alignment with that vision, we anticipate being able to decrease our payments to BOCES, to our technology consultant, and contracted technology support by approximately $155,000 for the upcoming school year. Aid from the federal government is planned to be issued to each school district in New York State through the American Rescue Plan and the Elementary and Secondary School Relief legislation. We are very appreciative of these one-time funds, which will allow us to improve our technology, provide needed upgrades to our facilities, and implement a plan to address in-person instructional time, which many students have missed over the past year. More information will be coming from New York State to provide us with further detail on how this one-time funding can be spent. While it does not have any impact on our budget planning for the upcoming school year, in the months to come we will be sharing and seeking public input on some ideas we will develop to utilize these funds to further improve our school. To summarize our budget proposal, we feel confident in the vision for the future of our schools and how it is reflected in the priorities for the 2021-2022 school year budget. We envision new elective and extracurricular opportunities for our students, enhancements to our instructional program, and further progress toward our goal to provide high-quality instructional technology for all students in the years to come. We will also make improvements in our facilities to increase the speed, reliability, and accessibility of wireless access, and we will be able to accomplish each of these priorities for our students and community while proposing a tax levy increase which is below the tax cap and the lowest levy increase in our district in the past 5 years. In summary, you will see that our proposed budget for the upcoming school year is approximately $39.4 million and involves a tax levy increase of 1.45%. Please mark your calendars for Tuesday, May 18th, which is the date of the school district budget vote. There are 3 voting locations for our school district, which you see on this slide. If you are uncertain about which voting location applies to where you live, please visit our website at swcsd.org, where information can be found under Quick Links by clicking on the 2021-2022 Budget Information link. Thank you very much for your time in viewing the final budget presentation for the school district's 2021-2022 proposed budget. If you have any questions about the budget, please feel free to email those questions to budget@swcsd.org. Go Bulldogs!